In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Welcome in, guys, to another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host today. Mr. T-Square is in the house. You guys can't see in the corner because, I logged out of StreamYard. I logged back in. I still can't figure out the banners on the bottom, but whatever, man. We're going to get it. Don't worry about it. We're going to talk about the China deal, what's going on with that. We're going to talk about the weekly close. It's going to set up for the rest of the week. We're going to find out if we're going to be bullish or are we going to be bearish. Should that dip concern everybody, or are we going to be covered now? So before we jump on in, guys, if you haven't already, smash that golden like button, but not down, but up, because that's what we'd like to see. It's okay if you want to smash it down too, because I just like to do it anyway. So, and I will continue to do it if you smash it down. We got the subscribe bell right here. You can find that bell over there in the corners on YouTube, and over here on Kick and Rumble. You can find us. We just go over there naturally. It's all good in the hood, guys. I'm gonna pop a Voodoo Juicy Force IPA, man. We're running in about, I think this runs at 9%. It always hides on the can someplace. Whatever, we're gonna say 9% because I gotta get back in these charts, man. We got the weekly close coming in. Boom, popping ASMR, popping to that microphone. All right, we'll throw this on the computer screen. Gonna scoot on over. What do we got in here today? We have D Not You. Wow, holy cow, you got there fast, man. 12:56. You were the first. We got Real Meta Crypto at number 2 at 12:59. Reality C coming in at 4:27. Chris Klein coming in at 4:35. Hey, everybody. Oh, I had a burp. LFG, candle close, baby. Here we come, here we come, here we go. Then you jump back in, and Duality. And we got Joe from Trade Intuition. Guys, if you haven't already, go check out Joe's channel, Trade Intuition. He kicks ass and takes names, guys. He puts out alpha out there too. Okay, where we're gonna go. Where we're gonna go. Where we're gonna go. 15-minute bit on Bitcoin. We are testing the 21 MA. Blue momentum wave coming down. VWAP is below the zero line. Money flow is looking okay though. So we got that going for us, which means we'll probably be fine. 1 hour. Momentum's coming down. The 21 is so far below there, but we did make a little bit of a going across. The VWAP is coming down, but the money flow has been coming in. It's nice. Stokes RSI been coming up, and low and strength looking pretty good, guys. It was a pretty good day, man. I ain't gonna lie. Everything's been pumping, trying to get back up to where we need to be. VWAP is thick. It's a beautiful sign to see this VWAP on the 4 hour coming in this thick. We got the momentum coming in too. Guys, we always say pay attention to these green dots, man, down here. You'll get the bottom. It said that this was the bottom. I mean, it was close enough, man. I mean, really, 110 to 112, it's really like 0.25% with Bitcoin being as high as it is. What's up, John 316? What's crack-a-lacking, my dude? The DVSI is saying 20, 21, 22. We've been gaining strength. Blue momentum has been coming up. VWAP's been coming up. Stokes strength and RSI has been coming up. We swing on over to the 12-hour. We have a doji candle for a trend reversal. Okay, it's about to flip an anchor trigger wave. VWAP's coming up. It looks like we're going to have a good Monday. Off the get-go. The daily, we get a close in 10 minutes, like we've just been talking about. Because while we're here, guys, it's for the daily, weekly close. It shows still kind of like, it shows more like a bottom, okay? Because we went from a 21 to an 8, but that's such a solid like reversal. And if you look at these wicks, man, it's like we stopped here for the last 3 days, and I just don't see us going down any lower. The 2 days have some pressure coming to the downside. Hopefully with this data, I guess this data is a little behind. Hopefully it gets a reversal, guys. It's hard to see that this was the bottom of the top of the market. 3 days look a little bit bearish. We have a little bit of a bearish divergence coming on for us right now. We have a swing up, 2 swing down. Hopefully Monday shows us some good signs. We got that little bit of bearish divergence on the 3 day. 3 day closes in about 9 minutes. So something we have to take a look at. We got the 1 day, the 3 day. We'll have to take a peek. I don't like where the mic's at. I had to adjust it a little bit. 5 day. We got the 5 day coming in too, man. A doji candle. And they're really setting up, man, for a bearish divergence. Anchor trigger wave coming on the 5 day. Hopefully it flops. We don't have to worry about the 8 day. The weekly we got coming in too. See if I got to erase some of this crap that we just drew on here. Money flow is looking good. VWAP's looking okay on the weekly, so we got the 1 day, 2 day, and 5 day looking kind of bearish. We have the 2 week close today as well. We do got the 2 week close today. Also, we had a green dot. We're going to find out if that green dot is going to disappear or if we're going to get a red dot. Monthly, we still have 19 days away. The monthly did show a little bit of signs of wanting to be done. I'm not saying it is. It's just showing a little bit. We have some things I drew on here. What the heck is this white line? I don't know what that white line is. Be safe, profitable. DL says, "What's up, DL?" Mr. Daily. I think this bearish divergence we're okay on. I think we kind of dodged that because for us to hit that, we have to stretch it out way over here, and it's kind of hard because we start cutting into the candles right there. So I think we might have dodged that bullet because the data is just getting too scrunched up. So we're not going to use that. We're just going to throw that out, boop, and drop that over there, and we're not going to pick it back up. How much time do we got left on the weekly? We have 7 minutes. Let's take a look at some total market cap and Bitcoin dominance, guys. We had a huge gap in Bitcoin dominance on that huge liquidation we had. It still looks like Bitcoin dominance looks pretty green on the weekly. So, are we going to have a bearish month? I guess a week. We're going to find out in about 7 minutes. What's really interesting about this low, didn't make a lower low, believe it or not, on dominance. Oh, I guess I'm on dominance. Maybe not. Bitcoin didn't make a lower low? No. Okay, good. We're still good. We didn't get a higher high, but we didn't get a lower low either. Ethereum. The momentum wave has been coming down. VWAP's below. Money flow's okay. It's not super strong. Red dot has been playing out with the loss of momentum. We come down and wick to the 21 on Ethereum. John says 315. Craziness. Well, it was pretty crazy that Binance brought Bitcoin down to 102. Like, what the heck, man? What's up, Turbo? I see you coming in here, brother. How you doing, my friend? How is your Sunday? Sunday. Ethereum, we have the 3 day closing. We have a red dot trigger with blood diamond on Ethereum. But we came back up, so we might dodge the bullet. What's Ethereum right now? Is it 41, 58? Well, we'll see if we'll dodge the bullet. We got the daily coming in. Daily shows almost anchor trigger wave. I bet you we'll probably get a trigger right here on this doji candle. We have the 5 day too. 5 day red dot closes in 5 minutes. Okay, man. Cool. I'm gonna check out. Get over here, God's country. Absolutely freaking lootly, bro. God every day, man. Let's go take a look at bubbles where we still got 5 minutes left. I might be able to cover this article too. Maybe read it real quick. Coin, tell the truth. U.S.-China represents a signal easing trade tensions. Representatives from the United States and China eased the heated rhetoric around the trade policies after tensions between the two countries flared up this week due to China's export controls on rare earth minerals and U.S. President Donald Trump's announcement of additional 100% tariff on China, which you've already had one time, guys. So, it's like, what the heck? Shouldn't be that. Should not have caused what it caused, which I don't think it necessarily was just that. I think there was a lot of manipulation going on in the markets. I still think there's manipulation going on in revenge trading. China's Ministry of Commerce signaled a willingness to negotiate on rare earth export control proposal and trade issues on Sunday, which came alongside a statement with Trump. On a Sunday Truth Social post, Trump wrote, "Don't worry about China, it will be fine. Highly respected President Xi just had a bad moment. He doesn't want depression for his country, and neither do I. The United States wants to help China, not hurt it." Exactly. Don't worry about China. Here's this post. It's just, I don't need to reread that, but you guys got it. We come into the next article. Bitcoin retests Golden Cross. A break above could trigger a major rally. Analyst. Bitcoin's retested the Golden Cross bullish technical pattern that has historically preceded rallies, according to crypto market analyst Minister Crypto. The Sunday post on X, the analyst shared a chart noting that Bitcoin, previously Golden Cross, led to gain to 2,200% in 2017 and 1,190% in 2020, with the BTC currently hovering near 110,000. Well, that's obviously not. That's kind of wrong because it's 105 right now. He suggested that holding above the level could ignite another parabolic move. Well, let's go, man. We're in October, man. I ain't gonna let that dump scare me out. I did lose my leverage trade, but luckily for me, I'm not trading with what I'm willing to lose. The setup looks incredibly strong, he wrote, adding that confirmed breakout could absolutely explode Bitcoin's price in the coming weeks. A Golden Cross is a bullish trading signal that happens when a short-term moving average, usually the 50-day cross, is a long-term moving average. Then, I was looking to see my mic was muted. Often the 200-day signals the momentum is shifting bearish to bullish, meaning prices may start rising. Well, cool. Okay, how much time we got left? 2.5 minutes. We had a little bit of time up, so not too bad. Not too bad. Jump on over to chat. Turbo says, I heard the drop was because Binance was trying to wipe out Hyperliquid. I actually was talking about that to my wife yesterday because CryptoFace did a giant video on how he was upset at Binance. And he pointed out that a lot of other places pulled data from Binance. And we even showed a tweet with Chris Marslick from the CEO of Crypto.com. And he showed that Hyperliquid had a liquidations of 10.3 billion out of the 20 billion liquidations there roughly were. And Hyperliquid CZ hates, and they're the ones that got hurt the most. And that's why he came up Aster, which, funny enough, Aster wasn't on that list. And also, it's really interesting, too, is that, so not only did Hyperliquid get hurt, but everybody else pulled data from Binance. A lot of other people got hurt, too, including Binance with only 2.5 billion. But it's really interesting that CZ brought everybody over to trade meme coins this last week. And then all of a sudden, it's like, I just take that back. And then he liquidates everybody. Is that a coincidence? You tell me if that's a coincidence. I think that's really interesting that Binance got super duper hot. He yanked the rug away, and then he helped create a ginormous crash that does feel pretty intentional. I ain't gonna lie, man. It does feel pretty intentional. And the fact that he does hate Hyperliquid, and Hyperliquid was the one that mostly got hurt out of that. Wow, this chart looks like crap when you have it still shrink down like that. Okay, why are we on the 8 minute? How the heck did we get here? I never clicked the 8 minute. What the heck, man? Good data. Should we watch the weekly close or the 2 week close? I feel like the weekly is more important, and then we can jump into the 2 week. Shrink this data around. Shrink. Well, something's about to happen in Bitcoin. I mean, man, you can see like this chop of the pattern right here. This long rising wedge. I mean, poof, we could shoot up, man. Real crazy. See some real crazy numbers, which we're all kind of hoping for. We're on pins and needles, What's his little moves so I feel like large moves? On reality is that we can see a double this. 37 seconds left, guys. Are you ready to rock, man? There are some crooked crooks. Do you have a look out for Zora? Maybe a dip tonight. We'll take a look into Zora. We will absolutely take a look. Ugh, we got 20 seconds left, guys. Are you ready? Take a sip of our Stay Hydrated Juicy IPA, and we're going to wash this can and close. You guys will have to let me know if I talk too fast for you because I just get really into the zone. All right, there we go. I forgot to do the countdown. Frick, I looked away. Boom. Wow, that data printed fast. A red dot. Huh. Are we surprised that we got a red dot like that, guys? A market cipher? I don't know if you can see if I can try to zoom in on it. You have a little tiny red dot right here. Boom. We have 11. From a 16 to a -1 on strength for the bulls. Red dot on blue momentum with money flow is still looking good. Okay, so number one, money flow is the most important. The most important out of anything. For you to go up, you got to have money. I don't care if there's green dots coming in or whatever, but if there's no money coming in and trading on top of Bitcoin, we're okay, man. We are okay. So we got 11, huh? 21's right below us. VWAP is coming down. We are at a 0, so I can't really say, well, we're bearish because of the VWAP's on the 0. Strength and Stokes RSI came down just slightly. What's the 2 week say? 2 week, we also got the red dot. Money flow is phenomenal, though. Really thick. It didn't even budget at all. VWAP is slightly below with a -2. We went from, I can't even read that. I gotta zoom it in. It's like right on the white line. We went from an 8 to also a -1. The bears went from a 3 to a 12. That's a pretty good jump in strength, though. But if it's Binance just manipulating it, can we really take that into effect of like actual data? What do we get on the 5-day? 5-day, we also got a red dot. Not super great, guys. Not super great. Kind of surprising to see that black swan event, because if you look at our momentum wave over here, it's so thick from light blue to dark blue. Like, that should not have happened. It actually shows the VWAP angling down, guys. You know, if I take my opinions out of it and I would just trade off basic statistics, I would say I'm bearish. 3-day didn't close today. Oh, it did close today. Momentum coming down. VWAP is down below, but it's not sharp. It's kind of plateauy. Stokes strength RSI is coming down. Daily does look like a bottom. Very interesting. So now, did we bottom, and the daily is going to actually carry the momentum to the other time frames? Calvin says, it's a journey that few can stomach. Stay blessed. Calvin, you are right, my friends. You are right, my friends. We got to stay blessed in this journey. I guess the real question is on this daily time frame is if we can get above the 21. If we get above the 21 and keep that momentum, then I think we can be a-okay. But if we can't get above it, we get ejected off the 21, I would expect some more downwards price action towards, and realistically, towards the 104. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we're up here at 124. Now we're down at 115. So if we break down, guys, we could see a mild low of 108. We break harder, we could see a 102. We break harder, 95K is on the table. Now, I really hope we don't go that low. Getting below the 200 would not be a good sign. And I you know, if you want my honest opinion, I don't see that in a forecast, especially that I'm very happy, pleasant to see us come back up to 115. We really do need to get above the 21. And as the larger time frames were pretty bad, the smaller time frames are looking pretty good. Like the daily looked pretty good. We're really close to an anchor trigger wave on the daily. It's rolling over. We're -10 to a -1. I guess it's not super close. But if you look at the strength RSI and the VWAP, it's all coming up. So if we continue that, where we're continuing on the smaller time frames, we will get a green dot, and that's what we have on the 12-hour. The VWAP's coming up. Stokes RSI strength coming up. We got an anchor trigger wave coming in right now. Money flow has plateaued when leaving. It's breaking even. We go to the 4-hour. The 4-hour is looking really good, guys. And considering that this was a nasty dip down, we are at -100 strength, and now we're sitting at 1428. That's some big movement to the upside. The VWAP's kind of slightly tilted. I would love to see it a little higher. I really want to break above this 21. That's what we really got to do. That's really important for us coming into Monday. Stokes, RSI and strength saying we can do it. The money flow it's at a zero. It's literally like it's trying to figure out where it wants to go, and hopefully we can get that reversal and go up. What's up, Strozart? Mozart. Prod by Strozart. Hey, how you doing, my friend? That's what I always have to remember it. We are smacking the 21. We went from a 22 to a 17. So we have to wait and see. Even shrink down a little lower into the 1 hour. Now it's really interesting that I just now noticed. The first thing I noticed is we got all green, right? All green candles, nothing red yet. We have a red dot. Supposedly we should be having momentum to the downside. And the fact that it's holding its support so well does make me feel pretty good. CT, what's going on, brother? Let's scoop up the April lows, LOL, and then pop up when everyone is out. Let's go, man. I'm not vested heavily, but if there is a dip right now, price on Doge and Zora, we'll buy some. Well, we'll take a look, man. We'll swing into Doge and Zora. Stokes RSI strength a low. Oh, I mean, strength high. Stokes RSI a low and trade sideways. The VWAP, this VWAP is actually not too bad. It was -4. Trying to expand on it, but it doesn't really look like it's dipping hard down. Then we can go into the 15-minute. The 15-minute, the data is so skewed, man. The momentum's carrying us down, but we're trading sideways. So, and we're at the 21. So what's the CME gap? 112. Am I looking at regular candles? I don't want to give you guys bad data. I'm not gonna jump into the CME gap. I'm not gonna do it. Ethereum on the daily looking bullish. 12 hours looking bullish. 12:15. It's interesting enough that Bitcoin was looking kind of bearish in the weird sense of compared to Ethereum. I think there's money flowing from Bitcoin into the alts right now. What's up, Daily? How you doing, my friend? 1 hour is actually trying to look like it's gaining strength. Even though we're coming down, the money flow is actually increasing on Ethereum. We have the rounded bottom. 21's coming up, catching up to it. The VWAP's not looking bad, dude. The VWAP's looks like it's about to reverse. Stokes RSI strength look good. 15-minute, we've been trading sideways. We've been resetting. This is good, man. I think we're about to continue up. Doji candle for reversal, but it's been trading sideways since the last 5 hours. Not bad. Oh, I didn't even notice the money flow ticked up too. That's really nice. It's looking pretty bullish, man. Just follow time frame, just reversal. Let's jump into something else. Jump into an alt. We have Dogecoin and Zora. Well, I guess I should leave an overall statement on the markets. Next 12 hours, I'm leading the bullish into Monday. Now, Monday, if we don't get a fake out, we shoot up and drop back down, and we can hold that strength leading to the rest of the week, we might be able to flip the 1 day, 2 day, and 3 day. So that's what we're going to have to keep an eye on. Let's jump into Zora, and then we're going to do Doge. Here we come to Zora. One hour. Interesting. It's all kind of in the same boat right now. We've been trading sideways for the last 5 hours. Momentum shows us coming down, but the VWAP's not super strong. And DBSI is saying, well, odds of us printing next candle's high, but green, there's a lot of the data is unconfirmed. It's not super great. Excuse me. VWAP coming down, Stokes RSI high, strength really rounded. We haven't flipped a red dot yet. We still have a red candle. 12 hour has a red dot. We went from 14 to an 8. Daily's looking good. We have a higher high. Get rid of that yellow line. VWAPs came down pretty heavily. Money flow is actually slightly increasing. Stokes on our side resetting at a good spot. Strength actually curving up. We have a green dot. It's not a bad sign. The 21 MA is curving up. What did the 12 hour say? 12 hour says we should be pushing down, but the fact that money flow is increasing from right here, if you look from right here on the red wave, it's very strong increase in money. Even with the red dots that we came in, it hasn't really stopped. Dude, you want my honest opinion right now of the market on the 1 hour and 15 minute? I feel like we're going to go up, but I'm going against what the charts say. So you shouldn't go off based off instinct, because if you go off based off instinct, then you would lose. And right now, the 15 minute and the 1 hour show momentum losing. And it could be because we're coming up to like the 21. The 1 hour to 15 minute to 1 hour shows we've been losing momentum, but the strength hasn't clipped yet. We haven't got the red dot to go to the downside. Now, if you look at the 4 hour, I would say we're technically still remaining bullish, even though everything is starting to flip. Even the lows have been going lower, lower, lower. The larger time frames are kind of wonky, man. And it's hard to say that we're bearish when you go and look over at bubbles. And I'm like, hey guys, we're kind of bearish going into the Monday because, we're only up 35% Mantle, 59% up Coal, 31% up on Dash, 22% up on Aster, and Tower has up 28%. Yeah, we're bearish. It's hard to say that we bottomed, but you know what? They always say short the green, man. And if we're going green, we'll have a lot of green candles in a row. Those are the times that you want to short. You don't want to continue up the momentum. And I'm trying not to give you bad advice, but it really is kind of trading sideways. Dad, how was your trip, my friend? Has it been 2 weeks already? That was quick. And my gut's telling me on Zora that we'll continue up within this week. The short term, I want to tell you it's continuing up, but the signs show it could take a breather. But it's been trading sideways. So, what's a breather? The momentum's coming down, but we've been trading sideways. I don't know, man. The data's not very good. How's that? If I was going to make a trade, I'd find something better. I get up to 3 a.m. and I will check it and to see if I can find a dip. Hey, that's really freaking early, man. 3 a.m. is really early. I don't know if we will dip though, because I think Bitcoin's leaning bullish into Monday. Bitcoin goes up, everything else should go up. Dogecoin, we're going to swing into smaller time frames in Doge. Like, it's so bizarre when we look at a lot of these charts, because everybody can clearly see that we've been trading sideways. Now, when you have red dots, I guess, below the zero line on these blue momentum waves down, maybe that's the consolidation that we've been seeing. But the money flow's ticked up, VWAP's coming down, strength Stokes on our side. Dude, everything looks like they've been trading sideways the last 5 hours. Momentum shows coming down on the 1 hour and shows continuation. We haven't reversed yet, 64 to 57, so we're 7 digits away from doing that. It's really kind of pushing down to the 21. Now, if we can come up to the 21, maybe we can meet it at 20.201. That might be the dip. I'm in the 4 hour. The 4 hour still looks good. You know what I'm noticing now? You all came down and it literally it angles down as soon as we touch that 21. I think we have to get above the 21, man. There's all the small time frames. If we get above the 21, I think we're looking golden. The dip finally got my pump average down. Did you buy a pump when it was when it was on that dip, man. Dude, that was a wild dip, Ted. Connor, what's up, my friend? What's up, guys? How do we see alts doing the next week? Well, we're bullish going into Monday, at least for Bitcoin, and so I think all the alts will do well too. Now, the 3, 5 day, and like weekly are not the greatest. Now, for us to show some sort of reversal, we have to flip, man. So we're going into Monday. If we go into the Monday and it's really strong, I think we can get that flip. Yeah, but the data is so skewed right now because of that. Those wicks was so nasty. I mean, Doge dropped down to 8 cents because of all that Binance stuff. Absolutely turbo. I'll catch you on the flip flop. I was able to buy Cookie at 0.045, so crazy. Only $25, get 3x leverage, but the position is doing well. I bet it is, man. You should take a look at Cookie. I'm gonna jump into Pump, and I'm gonna jump into Cookie. Where's Pump at? I want to see something that's like different with the charts. I want to recognize a different pattern, something that's distinct. And everything so far looks pretty similar. Pump. Were you able to catch that dip at 0031? Know your bags. Clearly, there's been manipulation going on Pumped Off. And look, Red X, we should have gone up right there. Or Red X, Yellow X. Yellow X right there. Actually couldn't push us down. Just barely got down. We shot up. More manipulation right here. Should have showed a continuation. And then we had this gnarly dip on Friday. And then the gnarly manipulation again, but it was spent. It was spent. Like it's filling so many orders. Which is good. You know, hopefully those manipulators sold their bags cheap, suckers. What they get. Stupid Binance. The stupid, what did Crypto Face say? Dick Tang. Well, we broke above the 21 right here, and boom, we shot up. Where'd you buy Pump at? I got the average buys. I got 1K in at 1K in on what? A Pump at 0.022. Dude, you got 0.022? I don't even know where you bought that at. Whatever you got, that was a really good deal. Dang, dude. Good little snipe on your end, dude. Damn, Ted. Yeah, good ass snipe on Pump. Yeah, man. Good for you, dude. You know, I'm just looking at Pump. Right now we've been dumping, right? Well, not dumping, but we've been red. Well, we come up to the 20. If the 21 comes up and we catch resistance at 4.2 or support, whatever you want to call it, right here. We might get like something like this. We shoot up, right? There's our higher high. We come back down. We touch the 21 at 4.2, and then we could bounce off it. We might be able to make another move up to 0.005 on Pump. No, we got stuff a little bit going against us, like the momentum waves, but we might be able to front run this. The momentum's still coming down. Stokes RSI strength are coming down, and the money flow is actually coming down too. So it's not really like that. But the VWAP is just slightly sideways. What's the 15-minute say? Hey, look at that. Maybe that was it, man. We got the money flow coming in right here. Get above the 21. We got tick up on the 15-minute. Stokes RSI strength, flip reversing. Green dot looks good. Money flow looks good. I don't like that, man. You know, this pump is actually looking pretty nice. You might get the reversal that we were looking for Pump. This is the best looking one I've seen yet, at least that I identified. Gotta get above that 21, man, on the 4 hour. We gotta get above that 21. If we do that, we're good, man. We get above that 21, we'll probably head up to, like I said, 0.051, 0.005, or Pump. Should have sold at 3.7. 3.7 on, was that Cookie? I was watching it like a hawk. Oh, I'm sure you freaking were, bro. Cookie does have a lot of potential. I first thought Cookie was a meme coin. I still can't remember what the heck it is, but every single time I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a pretty good project. I like this. If Cookie hits $1, I'll make $1,500 off $25. Oh my gosh, yeah, Cookie scares you. I've got 30K in at 85 cents from April. Holy smokes. What's Cookie at? Were you the first one that told me about Cookie, Ted? TSJF Cookie. C. All right, here we go. Take a look over here. You got it at 8.5, 0.85. Shit, man. You got good buy, man. You probably was sweating it though when it came down to not double zero, but 0.2, man. I would have been like, I'm gonna come back and touch grass in an hour and see where we're at. I think so, a long time ago. I think so too, man. Should have sold at 37 cents. It's an AI agent aggregator. Yeah, that's right. Was that at 37 cents? Oh yeah, it was. Holy smokes, made it up to. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, if you could have caught the top, man. I mean, not everybody could have caught the top. That would have been a hard sell. I'm trying to look back at here and see if what we could have identified. See that we were at the top. We have an anchor. There's a trigger wave. We shoot up. Dude, that would have been a hard top to catch, man. That would have been a hard top, and especially how fast it came back down. You know, realistically, if I was to say anything, I would say I wouldn't have counted that as a top, because when you look at the market structure, like that was a fluke. You know, that looks like to me like a fluke, like it broke out of a pattern. That's what we kind of got going with. You broke out, broke back in, and also what you really see, what I see is you come up, come down, and come down. I mean, it's kind of a shitty, but it does look like a diamond pattern to the downside. So a shitty diamond, but usually get those diamonds like going like that. So it didn't really trade sideways, but you go up, down, kind of come up. I don't know, something like that. Action to the downside. Shitty diamond. We did have a red dot right here. What's this candle right here? Doji candle right here. Trend reversal. That would have been a hard top to snipe, man. To be realistic. You know, the only thing that I could see, I'm just like looking at Cookie, and I'm not rewinding. If you go back in time, and we're looking at this on the 4 hour, just the 4 hour. We come up, right? Boom, we do good. We start that downtrend where we can get a reversal. We have doji candles right here saying, hey, it looks like we might reverse this previous pattern right here. So it does, and it shoots up. But technically, you should have had a bigger move. You should have had a candle like this. So even if you could have caught that, dang you stupid candle, a line, whatever. You should have seen a move, a continuation of that pattern up to 4.3. So it actually fell short. Now, I wonder if I go into a smaller time frame. I know I see things popping up in the chat, but I'm so into like this Cookie chart right now. If there was manipulation, we got manipulation right here. There's a lot of manipulation, Cookie. Where the frick was I drawing that crap at? Come on, man. Where was it at? Interesting. We had blood diamonds popping up on the 1 hour. Manipulation. Just the fact that we had some manipulation here, and here. It only shows manipulation to the downside. There's probably manipulation that pushed us out of this pattern. That would have been hard to see. Wow, the Cookie has a lot of manipulation. How big are the bags on this? What's the top 10 holders are? I'm gonna come on over here. I'm typing Cookie. I'm in the zone, guys. That's why I haven't looked at the chat. Cookie. Is it a DAO? Cookie DAO? Yeah, there's the shoot up token unlocks. And we'll also want to look at holders too. Well, that's a lot of unlocks. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at those unlocks. Nasty unlocks. Holy freaking smokes. Damn near. And this is like, it was more aggressive back in May. Really aggressive unlocks. Holy freaking smokes. Back in May, it was unlocking like 4% a month. Oh my gosh. 4, 3%, 2%. It's unlocking right now 2.5% each month. That's pretty aggro unlock. Where's the holders at? And then I could go back in the chat. So the top 10 holders hold 44% of the supply. So one wallet, I mean, this could be like the Treasury wallet. I have no idea. It could be a Binance wallet. I have no idea. Holds 11.5%. And then we got 7%, 5%, 3.5%, 3%, 3%, 3%, a lot of 3%. That is a lot. Whoa. We just crashed. We broke it, guys. We broke it. Okay, I got what I got. Okay, I got to come back over here. What's up, Scrappy? How you doing, my friend? Welcome back, man. I love the little cartoon, man. I love Scrappy Doo. Ted says it was there for like 5 minutes, so that's not long. CT says he doesn't think it'll hit $1. I was looking at my balance, shitting my pants. My wife told me to sell at 37. Isn't that funny how it always works like that, dude? It's almost the opposite of me and my wife. I always tell her to sell, and she's like, no, I'm not going to sell it. Degenning up. Yeah, I can change that screen. It's blinding me having a white background. Always sell 1/3. Jason Casper special. We are traders, not holders, but I understand why you held, bro. Is what CT says. Dude, I get it, man. I always tell my wife, if it's hard to sell, then you know it's the right time to sell. Because once you sell, you go, oh, what a relief. You're like, I'm so glad I DCA'd out. But like, it hurts to sell because you want to marry your bags. But if it's hard to sell, yeah, it's good. You got the right time. Ted thinks he says, yo, my people. Ted thinks $3 cookie is $1 million for me if it can do it. Where we at right now, cookie? 10 cents. That's a hard stretch, man. Totally possible. I don't think $10 like Zara says, but $3 possible. Zara shielded me cookie way back in March and April. He might be one of the freaking Zara's probably one of those guys. Don't know him. Okay. Never seen anything ever he's posted. So this is strictly off the cusp. He probably is a bag holder, bro. Like a fat bag holder. Like an Alex Becker. He's probably one of those top 10 wallets, and we'll jump out on your head if he has a chance. Oh Lord, LOL. Yeah, I just unsubbed to him a little back. Joe smiles in. Thank you, Joe. Smash that like. Easiest way to show the support. Helps the channel grow. Thank you. Smashing that like. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you, brother. My brother from another YouTube channel. My buddy Michael Whitman is a great channel. Look him up. Live streams and daily videos also. Hey, man, I'll check him out, dude. I'm always looking, dude. It's really interesting. I got in 2020, 2021, and I got sucked into the Hick network channels and all the sub channels. And I was like, dude, I need to find like other people that aren't a part of this network. And it was so hard to find people not in that network. I'm not gonna lie. And then Bibstol said it was going to $1.65 is what Ted said. Well, you never know. Where the heck am I at? What the heck is going on? How is all my data is all wackadoo? 1 hour, dude. I remember that was a brutal Friday. Oh my gosh. Especially for all the XRP holders. The 1 hour bonk says it's coming down. 4 hours momentum's been coming up. It's coming up, it's going down, it's coming up, it's going down. We're at the 21, man. 21, whatever. We're at the 21 for some reason. It's resistance. If we break above it, I think we might, because we're going into Monday. I'm bullish on Monday. We will come back up to 40185. Get a little move. What's Astrid at? It is wild though that Binance does look like it was this whole dip was a Binance thing because how bad Hyperliquid got smashed. I'm gonna scroll on over and see if we didn't get the 600 sub. 600. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm gonna head on over to X, and you guys do know we partnered up with BitFi because of the whole wipeout. They increased the overall deposit 30% up to $3,000. Now, if you use our link, you save 20% on trading fees, and there's no KYC and no VPN needed to get into this event. Now, if you do go on here and you follow us on X, if you share this, you get entered into a giveaway for $100. We'll be doing the drawing on the 15th, so that's in 3 days. I think we have like a 1 in 8 shot right now. I believe is what it is, because we also including the other event because this was a special one they did for everybody who got hurt. And yeah, get in here, share it. if you have money to trade, then start trading, collect that bonus, and just have fun, man. No, just be careful, dude, because black swan events are a real thing. I don't want to see anybody hurt, and so don't trade with what you're more than you're willing to lose. Now, if you do enter trading with BidFi, what we do offer besides that, our link, I'm going to move a few tabs around, so give me a second. You come on over, close this out, share this tab, come on over to our Discord. You got us in the general chat, you know, we're all sharing what we're drinking because we're staying hydrated, because we're kicking ass and taking names. That's right, we're going to come in here. Fire! Dallas. We got, this one looks nice, man. I'm going to pop in here, we're going to do that one. We're going to do fire, and we're going to do star. I'm going to say this looks good. We have everybody in here sharing charts and talking about what's up. Buffett said Avo's up 48% of the day. So check that out. But also, if you use the link for BidFi, you get access to the BidFi channel. And you got scalp trades in here. It talks about, here's a short for bank. I haven't actually heard of bank before, but it's in a short. Here's your entry price, 13 cents, 445 to 0.14. Stop loss at 14,621. And it has a take profit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that short. Here's the chart that they're looking at. Here's what they closed out at, guys. So it actually looks like they played out. So, hey, there you go. If you got into that trade, could have made 20%. Then you got swings that they got going on for the week. And these are some of the ones they called out. Here's the Gala games, 37% gains. And guys, I'm not sharing these. These are the top ROI trades that BidFi generates with their bot. So that's something to take in consideration. They got Aster, Engine, stop loss, long setup. You know, so if anything, and you're new to trading, you can literally take like this chart over here on comp, and be like, what are they looking at? What I'm looking at? You can see the general like triangle pattern. The levels that they're giving you, and stop loss, take profits. You know, it's something just to take consideration. It's free if you use a link currently. You know, so anyways, this is my little spiel. Enter in the giveaway, you win $100. Or have a potential 1 in 8 shot of winning it by 3 days from now, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Looks like Wednesday will be the giveaway. We'll do it live on the show. I'm going to head back over to where I was at. Share the tab. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I cracked my neck. Altcoin. Hey, what's up, bud? Yeah, go use the big boy potty. Okay, we'll go use the big boy potty. Well, I can't go help you. Go ask your mom. Go ask your mommy. Crow. That's here, my kid. He was like, he wanted me to go wipe him. I was like, oh man, go ask mommy. We are going back up. Too many shorts pile. You know, that's something I should go look at, dude. I haven't taken a look at that today. We're gonna jump on over to Coin Glass. Where are we at on the liquidations? Oh, my back. The shorts they get wrecked. We do have a long open in the 24-hour period, 111 millions in longs at 111. We gotta be careful of that. Let's jump into like a week, or maybe a 3-day. Let's just take a peek. Oh my gosh, do they want to come up? Dude, look at that, dude. Dude, no, we are gonna rip these people apart if they don't close out. Those shorts gotta be careful, man. The only little bit where we saw it was where we were just talking about it's 120 million at 111 right now. That's it though, bro. If you don't go to 111, we are gonna rip those boys apart. We are gonna rip those boys apart. Oh my gosh, if we jump up into these shorts, look, 100 million, 30, 50, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, dude. There's like $500 million worth of shorts right here. Probably more. 131, 114. Oh my goodness, those people are savages. At 126, if we rip through this, there's probably $1 billion worth of liquidations right there. That could easily push us above what we need to be. What's the 3-day say? We have just a little bit, man, at 111. Let me gap up till we get to those fatties up there, man. Get those shorts hard. What's the Model 3 say? Model 3 has some down here. That's pretty low. I don't know if we'll go back over to 106, but I don't know, man. That was pretty wild liquidation event we had going on. What's the data saying for October now? Are we about to break even? We were down like, what, 6% for October? Hey, we're up. We're back up to positive 1% for Bitcoin. All the alts aren't, though. What's Ethereum at? Why am I skipping to ETH? Ethereum quarterly. Ethereum's almost break even, 0.26 down. I'd love to see 70K, then 150, all in the next 60 days, dude. I know, right? I hope so, bro. I've been waiting for the alt season, what, 4 years now? 4 freaking years. That is wild. And somebody was in a chat today talking that the market's actually over. I don't think that. Bull market peak indicators were still at 0, bro. 100% hold, not a single bull market indicator says we peaked. 61% RSI in the 22-day has not got there yet. Bitcoin dominance, we're at 90%, still hasn't got there yet. Getting close. 88 Bitcoin long-term holder supply, 88%, haven't got there. Everything is down, man. Dude, you know what I was thinking about just now? I wonder if they buy ETFs on the weekend. I don't think they do. I think weekend. Yeah, it's closed, isn't it? 10/10. So yeah, they're closed on the weekends. I knew that. We have to come back into Monday, see what the big whales are. How many of you guys out there are pissed at Binance right now? Freaking wrecked the whole markets, man. Anybody who has to restart, dude, don't worry, man. You're not the only one that's ever had to restart. Ted, CT, have you guys ever had to restart? You guys ever lost so much? You're like, dude, I gotta freaking start all over, man. I know I have a couple different times early on. Excuse me. What's this? Visual screener? Long entries. I have no idea what I'm looking at, guys. I thought maybe it would kind of come to me. 2-year MA multiply. What's this? Looks good. Trending up. I have no idea what I'm looking at, though. Oh, this is like the Bitcoin rainbow chart. If we get a spike up, boom, there's a top. The double. This was 2013. That was May. December 2013. That was the top. We had like a quick little double top right there. I don't know. Trade sideways for the bear market. Look, if you get on these thick green levels, you're doing really good. Top of these red levels, it's time to get out. Time to get out. Time to get out. Time to get out. We're doing good. We didn't quite get there. Over here, came back down to 2-year moving average. You had a little bit of time to accumulate right here. We come back in. I haven't got up there, man. We're sitting at 121 or 112. We haven't got up to the red yet, guys, so it's okay, man. The market's still going. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Yeah, a ton of times. I played professional poker and used to play golf professionally. I busted many trading accounts, but it was a game changer when I quit using leverage over 10x. Much easier now. That's what happened to me too, bro. I quit. Well, that one, the XRP one I was in and got liquidated, I was 10x. But in my defense, that Black Swan would have killed me if I was a 2x too. So, it is what that was a fluke, and it's okay. It's okay. But I definitely was getting my ass kicked at 10x. I like using 5. 5 is I feel like my sweet spot. I had 2 BTCs at $610 and they were gone. Oh man. Hey, another thing too, guys? I used to work with this gentleman. I probably remember his name at Boeing, and he got into crypto, right? and he said he had 20 Bitcoins. This is like 2017. He told me he bought his house and he sold one Bitcoin like at 20 grand. He bought a car and sold another one, and then the bear market started happening. He sold like 2 or 3 at like a crash dip at 17. Then it came back down to 12. He said he sold like another 3 or 4. Then it came down to like 5. And he sold like 5 or 6, and then it came down to like 3 grand. He said he sold everything else, and he's like, I did pretty good. I bought my house and my car and blah 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 blah. But he said that he felt like such a loser because Bitcoin was $64,000 last bull run. And I said, hey man, you took profits, you crushed it. You should be happy and proud of yourself. I said, now you freed yourself up, you should get back in. And he could not do it. He could not convince himself to do it. He's like, dude, I love Bitcoin. I think it's going to keep going. He's like, I can't do it, man. And I was like, dude, that sucks, bro, because you did good, man. You took your profits, but he couldn't convince himself to get back in. CT says my sweet spot has been 4x and 7x. So basically the same. Yeah, right? I'm telling you, dude, that 5x is a sweet spot, man. Like, it can go so low before you get liquidated, and you can just sit there and kind of ride it out. Unless it's a black swan event. And you only lose if you close your trade out. I was planning on adding to the losers, but unable to. I was in for a few 2x longs and a few 3x longs, and all got liquidated. It's okay. That's the risk I was willing to take. It hurt, but with leverage, you can make money fast and lose it fast. Absolutely, man. Was planning on adding to the losers, but unable to. Yeah, it was even hard, dude, to add it. Like, I think a lot of people tried adding it to their positions. This is why XRP and SWI and all the other main blue chips went down even farther than they should have compared to some other things. I understand, Joe. Yeah, a lot of these influencers recommend the 3x hold strategy for alts. Unfortunate. Yeah, dude, it was super unfortunate, man. We're going to kick Binance's ass. And it sucks, too, because they got so much money, dude. I'm like, put CZ back in jail. I was reading today. They were like, Trump's going to pardon him. I'm like, no, make him. I need to stay on his record now, even though he's not the CEO. Screw CZ and Dick Tang. We're in about an hour. About an hour in. All right, gentlemen. I think I'm going to wrap it up because it is Sunday. I'm going to spend a little time with the fam. Right now at work, dude, my Monday is brutal. I literally won't get off tomorrow probably till 6:30 at night. And I get up at 3:50 in the morning. And I come home, sit in the traffic, and I get home about 7:15. And then I get on the show. But I watch the charts all day. And I listen to almost every single influencer out there that you guys recommend to me because I have about 13 hours of time on my hands. So I like to check it out wherever you guys are listening to. And I like to reflect. And I have all day to think about it and well as look at the charts too. So I kind of give you guys like a good breakdown of what everybody's thinking. But yeah, Monday's a brutal day, man. It's a long day. Good news is we only got a few more weeks of these Mondays left, and I can start going back to 45 hours instead of 60 hours a week because they suck. The paychecks are absolutely fantastic, but those long ass days suck. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I think we're leaning bullish to Monday. We got the momentum waves coming in, still doing good. We're whacking that 21. Come on, baby, we can break above it. The 1 hour is breaking above it. My charts are so wacky. We have the momentum should be coming down, but the money flow is increasing. The view up doesn't look too dangerous to me. Plus, I don't know, man. I think we're going to do good. I think it's going to do good. The 2 hour hasn't fully clipped yet. 3 hour has open doors to the upside. I think we're good, man. 4 hours still looks good. 6 hours still looks good. 12 hours still looks good. Maybe we want to come up to the 21. I don't know. Maybe it's just hit 118. But I'm thinking we're going to do good tomorrow. We have green dot, green dot, green dot, green dot. Everything looks solid. I don't know if we'll get a direct V-shaped recovery. I would love to tell you guys that we'll get a V-shape. We come down, we break back up. We'll be 122 by tomorrow. I don't know if we'll get that. But what I think we might get is kind of a pattern like this. Draw it out. Maybe we'll save it. We'll leave it open. And we'll take a peek at it tomorrow. Where's my paint pen? Come down. Where's my paint pen? There it is. Come down. Maybe we'll come up, hit the 21, we come down, do this, and then we break out. And that plays out. The time frame we're looking for is the last week of October. It coincides with last year. Last week of October is when we broke out parabolically. And if you don't freaking believe me, I'm going to scroll back a little bit. We're going to scroll and we're going to take a look. Where is October at? July. Wait, 2024, 2024, 2024 is 2024. 2024. October. So here we go, guys. Look. We enter October. Here's the first week. No, wait. Here's the first week. Where's red? Kind of like, it was okay. It was okay. I needed to switch off like a sheet. Please don't reset me. Ah! You suck! You suck. Oh, wait, did it reset me? Maybe not. Okay, I guess the first week was pretty bad. The second week is when we really took off. Nope, this is November. Wait, where are we at? First week of October. Here it is. Okay, first week of October, we started at 65,000. Maybe even say 66,000. We broke back down. We broke down to 59,000, so we lost 10%. A little more than 10%. 65 to 59. Where are we at? 66 to 59. Okay, there you go. So it looked pretty bad. The next month we went even lower, 58. Oh, not month, week. Second week, 58. Then the week after that's when we really started ramping up. So the third week, no, Monday the 14th, it was good. You're like, yeah, it was good. Then we had another bad week in October. You're like, well, fudge sake, 64. Then we came back up in the third week of October. We wicked up to 73,000. And you're like, holy shnikes, October's a thing. And that really ramped up to the first week of November. And we just snapped up to 81. Then we had December and we snapped up to 93. And you're like, dude, oh my gosh. Actually, we're still into November. And just snapped up for November. So guys, don't worry. Everything's going to be all right. We'll be back tomorrow. It's all good. Okay, so thank you for all that you do. Have a great show. Great show tonight. Thank you, Chris. I have to work in the office all week, but looking forward to that. Hey, man, sometimes office work's nice. I miss that a little bit. I tried to get into management, but I couldn't lose my pension. So I was like, oh, I'll wait and see what happens. I remember Thanksgiving crash last bull run. I remember it too. That was awesome Thanksgiving dinner. I loved that. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Stay hydrated. We'll be in the Discord. And hey, man, thanks for tuning in. You guys have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Deuces. Later, Joe. I forgot to thank everybody. Thank you for showing up.